Okay, so I think I've solved my microphone problem. I have my earbud hanging here with that microphone. So, yeah, rather than get a new phone because I've had this one for like 3 years, but I have like a ton of data on it still, like free, I'm hoping that this is good. Destiny, I see that you're on. Is my sound okay? Can you hear me, or is it like really bad again? I don't know if she. Hopefully, you can hear me because I'm just gonna start going here. Okay, so last night I did this and I think it was okay until I posted it and then the sound was just like crap. Oh, yay. Okay, good. So maybe this is gonna work. We'll see. We'll see when I actually post it. But so the first thing that I'm gonna do here is our Makeup Vanishing Balm. This is our new product that came out and it is awesome. Let me find my little spatula. So what you do, it kind of looks like, I don't know if you can see that, coconut oil, or, kind of the same consistency where you take a little scoop of it and then when you put it in your hands and warm it up, it melts. So this is amazing stuff. So if you didn't hear me say it last night, if you use like the Lip Sense lipsticks, you can actually take your lip sense off with this. There were people in our company, I don't know if you saw the videos, they took a permanent marker and they drew a heart and then they colored it in with the lip sense. And they did like a couple layers and then they came in with the balm and it took it off. But this is part of the dual cleansing. So this is just super gentle. It's not going to strip your skin. And like I've never been able to really use like eye makeup removers before. Like I used to work for a makeup company and they all made my eyes water and burn and it was like no bueno. So I beautiful. I did have another one that I tried from Melaleuca and that one worked really well too. Like I didn't have any pain with that. But I love that this is like anti-aging, plant-based. It's got like the fruit acids and everything in it that's going to be good for your skin. Okay. So that is first cleanse. So that first wash, that takes off your makeup, if you have sunscreen. A lot of those formulas are really hard to break down. So that kind of, it's just like our dual washing with our shampoo, kind of like removes the gunk and everything like that. And then you come in and you get your actual cleansing. So you're like pulling out impurities, you're getting into that deep, like an environmental. So this is the Be Gentle cleanser. And then this is a cream cleanser rather than a foam cleanser. I did use the foam cleanser first. Let me get this just a little wet. Because I had started out on the Be Balanced. And then I switched to the cream cleanser because I have such super sensitive skin. Even though the Be Balanced, like it was working for me, I only had I get breakouts on my chin. And it was like getting rid of those and it was all good. But I tried the Be Gentle just like kind of on a whim and my skin was like so soft the next day. I was like, oh, like I'm switching over. So definitely go by what your skin needs. My oil production is combination. Like I get kind of oily, but I'm dry in my cheeks. My main thing is my skin is like see-through, as you can see. Like you can see my dark circles and like I blush really easily. And if you read that little post I had about sensitive skin, that it's just like a hereditary thing. And sensitive skin is actually thin skin, which I think is kind of hilarious because that's like the term that we use when someone's like really sensitive emotionally. We'll say, oh, they're so thin-skinned, or if they're tough, then we say they're thick-skinned or they're not bothered easily. These are the things that I contemplate. So I was thinking about that, and I'm like, oh, I'm sensitive emotionally and dermatologically. But anyway, okay. I'm such a weirdo. Sorry. Okay, so we did our dual cleanse, and then you want to let that dry. You want you don't want your face to be wet when you do the next step. The next step is the essence water. So it's called Skin Revitalizing Essence Refining Water Treatment. So this is like toner. So there's two types of exfoliation. You can do mechanical exfoliation, which is usually like a scrub or a grit or a washcloth. Or you could do like a chemical exfoliation, which is going to be like a solution that's very like microfine. And that's kind of what this is, minus the chemical. It's actually fruit acids that just kind of polish the skin and get rid of the dead skin cells. So with this one, tried to fill my time there with some nerdiness, but this one, you just take a splash in your hand, so you don't need very much, and then you warm it up, and you just press it in. Just laid Elsie down. Gosh, she's such a little Pooh Bear. I don't know if you saw my post of her earlier with her legs crossed and like snacking in the bed, which is like, I'm like uber prego, like, hey. So that is like my life right now. I keep saying I'm on self-declared bed rest. Everything is exhausting. I just can't breathe. But I was sitting on the bed and I looked over and she was like having her snack and she had her legs crossed. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're the same person. But bedtime is like her favorite. She like walks right to the crib and is like, night night time. She's the best. Love her. I mean, Willow's really great too, but she sleeps like, no, it's good. Okay, so we have the skin essence on, and you can already, like, if you touch your skin, you can feel that it's like smoother. And then let's do our eye cream. So this is, everything's still in my bag from, we spent the night at my parents' house last night. So this is our Eye Smooth. This is so cool to me because I have never been able to use eye creams before. They've always caused heat. And even if it's not right away heat, it's like at night when I wash my face, I can feel like, oh, my skin didn't like that. So you just take your little spatula and I'm going to warm it up in my fingers first. I didn't do that last night and it didn't go on very well. I mean, it went on thicker. So warming it up. And just kind of placing it. And then I like to take, since your skin is like thinnest, it's 10 times thinner around your eyes and around your lips. Surprised you didn't know that. Just kidding. I worked in skincare for over 10 years, so you pick up some things. But anyway, I like to do a little bit of the eye care on my lips just because I know that they're both like thin areas. But then you can take, this comes with your Eye Smooth, and it's just a rose gold kind of roller ball, but because it's metal, it's nice and cooling, so it feels pretty awesome. And like something you can do too is you could leave this in the refrigerator or run it under cold water and really get your tightening going. But like I said, like I'm just excited that I get to use an eye cream. And then when you see like the before and after results with this eye cream, you're like, it's even better. Okay, so we did, I forgot to do my serum. Oh well, we'll do serum. So this is the C Radiance. This one is for day. And then this one is Rewind. This is night. And the reason this is night is it's photosensitive. So it's not going to work as well during the day. So I'm going to do 2 pumps. Normally you would do this before eye cream because you can go into the eye area. And I got so many questions about the roller ball that I used, or the face massager that I used last night. And this was like a Black Friday. You can use this for your serums. You can use this for like all of your treatments if you want to get like super luxurious. But it's a face massager and it just feels amazing. I pretend like I'm like rolling out my wrinkles like dough. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. And you want to try and do always upward motions if you can. Fight gravity. Alright, so that is the rewind. I've already got my eye cream on because I'm going out of order. Alright, and then next is the Be Gentle moisturizer. Again, it comes with, oh, I have hair on there. Comes with a spatula. You need about a dime size. Interesting fact about sunscreen. This doesn't have sunscreen. Actually, our moisturizers don't have sunscreen, which makes me happy because I don't like it when companies put sunscreen in it, because I'm super sensitive to chemical sunscreen. I'm good with mineral, so like titanium dioxide, zinc oxide, the ides, I always say the ides I'm good with, but the chemicals, so if it ends in the ate or the eat or the oats, those make my skin burn, and those are the ones that smell like sunscreen. But if you can find a good mineral sunscreen and it absorbs really nicely and is like really fluid, that's like key. Because yeah, so anyway, neither here nor there. But what I was going to tell you about sunscreen is that you actually need a teaspoon for your face and a whole shot glass, an ounce for your body. So like if you think about, like if this was a sunscreen bottle, this has 4 fluid ounces. When you're out in the sun, you're supposed to reapply every hour if you're like on vacation. So this would be like 4 hours of sunscreen. Is that not disgusting? Like to think of like putting that much sunscreen on. So I've started just covering up and wearing hats, because the idea of applying sunscreen, the amount that they suggest to actually like protect yourself, grosses me out. But anyway, this is the moisturizer. No sunscreen in it. So you can use it day and night. That's the other thing. If it had sunscreen in it, it would just be a day sunscreen or moisturizer. Eek. Okay, so again, you warm it up, kind of pat it in. This is the other thing. So yesterday I had this huge, humongous, I don't know, my hormones are going crazy. And like today, it's like almost gone. It's like flush. That would have like lingered for I don't know how long before. But I bet by tomorrow she'll be gone, which makes me very, very happy. Okay, that is the Be Balanced moisturizer. So if you haven't tried the Monat skincare yet, let me know. I'll send you samples. You're in for a treat. It's honestly the best skincare I've ever used. It's plant-based, vegan, non-toxic, Leaping Bunny certified, so cruelty-free, all of those things. I've always had very sensitive skin and have never been able to use like an entire treatment line. And I have used every single product that they've come out with and like had like improved skin instead of like pain, which like is kind of the point of skincare, is to like make your skin better. So I'm just really excited that like I get to actually use anti-aging skincare, because like most of the time I couldn't use anything because it would make me want to claw my face off. But yeah, so anyway, if you want samples, I have samples. I'll send them to you. You can try it. Let me know what you think. But this stuff's amazing. That's all. Good night.